for the YouTube live people. See if this gets all connected up.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. Okay. All right, let me just confirm we are live. Yes. All right, we are good on this. Oh, Alex, I'm gonna make you a co-host because you are in fact a co-host. So that's exciting. I have some questions about some of these other options at some point. I can like spotlight folks. I can rename folks. Apparently, we have new countermeasures against Zoom bombers. So that's gonna be my pre meeting public service announcement. Is if you haven't lately updated your Zoom clients, and by lately I mean the past week or so. They are coming out with new versions that have more features, and some of these features are related to preventing Zoom bombing. Some of the other features are related to being able to join breakout rooms without needing to, have someone assign you to the breakout room. So we were playing at our Code for Boston core team meeting with join your own breakout room, and that was a fun feature. So I can say just if you click like the zoom.us menu and check for updates, it should be able to pull that down. And I think there's also, if folks need filters or something fun like that for your virtual backgrounds, you get more of that as well. All right. And then I just have to get the screen share ready. Grab that. Share screen. All right. And then one other thing I'm finding increasingly worthwhile is just learning more and more of the keyboard shortcuts you can get on your computer. And so the one I just learned today is Control and backslash in Zoom when I'm in screen sharing mode will hide or reveal the control panel for Zoom and sharing. So highly recommend finding sort of those little help tables of keyboard shortcuts. And I always pick like one every like week or so, and I'm like, this week I'm gonna learn this keyboard shortcut and commit it to muscle memory. And as time goes on, it becomes very much like your high school locker combination. So you don't actually need to know the combination. Your like muscles in your body and your fingers will know these keyboard shortcuts, and you'll be blowing through your computer at speeds and with sort of harmony that you did not realize you could have.
Is Zoom like your primary thing at work or something?
It is not. I do a decent amount of Zoom, but I would say primary thing Slack. We're on Slack all day, so type in messages to folks. And there's plenty of fun keyboard shortcuts in Slack as well. And a lot of websites. This is the power user tip that I will share before we start the announcements. If you're on a website and you hit Shift ? On your keyboard, a lot of sites like Gmail will then show you a reference sheet of all these keyboard shortcuts that you never knew you could learn. and then you can take those and start to use them to navigate the website. So very useful for Gmail, but also useful in places like GitHub if you're doing lots of work with code. So yeah, so this is apparently been the Matt's computer tips pre-show for Code for Boston. But with that, let's get started. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Code for Boston. My name is Matt, and I'm on the core team here at Code for Boston, along with Alex. And I think that's all we have here from core team tonight. Thad will probably be coming in a little later, but if you have questions or need help with anything, please feel free to ask. Oh, and Harlan's here. I made the mistake of hiding all my I made the mistake of hiding all the people that aren't displaying video, and then I think also video folks are hiding as well in the other screens. But anyways, yeah, if you need help with anything, feel free to ask one of us on core team, and we'll be more than happy to help you all out. So the way this is going to work is we'll have some announcements. After announcements, we'll do project updates. And then after project updates, new folks will get to stay in here, and we'll do new member orientation for everyone that wants to know how Code for Boston works and eventually potentially find a project. And everyone else, can head off to their particular projects. So starting with announcements, first and foremost, please follow and read our code of conduct at codeforboston.org/code of conduct. The gist of it is we expect everyone to be respectful in this space. And if folks are not being respectful, then I would definitely, contact one of us on the leadership team or email hello@codeforboston.org, and we will take care of it. And if there are Zoom bombers, we now have new tools to take care of the Zoom bombers. If you want to connect with us, we have a whole host of email newsletter and social media. So feel free to go to codeforboston.org and sign up for the different things. I think the main things we update are the email newsletter comes out on Wednesday at around 9 a.m. or so. We'll do all the updates. So if you missed it in the weekly meetup, you can get it that way along with jobs. So if you know of a civic tech job, send it my way. I'll add it to the newsletter. And then the YouTube, of course, we live stream this presentation. So if you don't want to join on Zoom every time, you can just go directly to the YouTube channel and get it there. Also encourage folks to RSVP at meetup.com/codeforboston. Meetup.com is where a lot of you found us. So RSVPing there just helps us get boosted in their algorithm and helps us find new amazing community members like all of you.
I just want to say you can even do it tonight. I just did it. So just because it's already started, you can do it.
Oh, nice. I didn't realize it was still open, but yeah, definitely. That helps us out. And then if you want to make sure you're going to the right Zoom room, you can just bookmark codeforboston.org/room/CFB, and I update that with the appropriate Zoom link. Thanks to Code for America's efforts, you now only need to RSVP once for the rest of the year, and then you can just join the recurring meeting when it comes up on Tuesday nights. So that's exciting. And then if you happen to be in Zoom or YouTube and you're not yet on Slack, get your invitation to Slack at slack.codeforboston.org. It's a lot of where our community work happens and how you can find out about the different projects, share jobs, talk with folks, and we'll talk a little bit more about Slack at new member orientation as well. Also, we are a nonprofit and is becoming near the end of the year. So if you would like to support us, go to codeforamerica.org/donate to a brigade and choose Code for Boston. It's not super expensive to run this, but it does cost some money. And so every dollar counts, and definitely appreciating that some of our regular donors have started to step up and renew now that the end of the year is coming. And we'll also likely have some options for donating on Giving Tuesday, where some companies will match donations through, say, like the Facebook platform as well. So keep an eye out for those opportunities. And of course, if your company or organization wants to sponsor a Code for Boston meetup or event, you can talk to Harlan or I, and we have options to make that happen as well. So with that, let's do project updates. Let's start with My City, which was featured in the CIC weekly newsletter this past week.
That's right, Matt. We're getting some good advertisement out there so everyone can use their Alexa device to figure out when trash day is. So recently we've just been working on some kind of smaller enhancements to current functionality in the the Boston Info app. In particular, to trash day, we're adding things like yard waste pickup and some other kind of non-standard pickup days, not just your trash days. So it's a pretty popular functionality. The other thing is we are working on Get Alerts, which is another kind of popular functionality to kind of split up the alerts into categories to make the response a little bit easier to parse. So we'll continue on that work tonight.
Great. Thanks, Jamie. Next is the Safe Water Project.
We are also working on small things. Last week, we just worked on some small things, and this week we'll work on more small things. There's a lot of like little tiny details that need to be, addressed with our website, like error handlers. We don't have a 404 page, so we're working on that. A few other things, like basically small stuff, basically. So more small stuff. We're not onboarding this week.
All right, that sounds good to me. Small Things was also a hit Blink 182 song. So that next is Job Hopper.
We are finished most of our initial components for the back end, and we're working on some residual bugs. We're going to be moving into front end integration, hopefully this week. We do need some folks with React and TypeScript experience, but we think we're 60% of the way through for a minimum viable product.
Awesome. Front end integration was actually what I was just doing this morning. So yeah, keep up the good work.
Help us.
Next is Plogalong. Anyone here from Plogalong? Going once, going twice. All right, Clean Slate.
Yeah, so on the app side, we're continuing to work with our partners to put together a promotion for the Ceiling app, possibly even a live demo during one of their Ceiling events. Tonight, we're going to continue work on Spanish translations, getting some things ready for promotion, and always making progress on automated testing. On the data side, getting some things organized for some straggling details. Some of the data sets are missing key data points, so we're trying to figure out ways to get around that. And we're also getting some summary information together so we can touch base with Citizens for Juvenile Justice and figure out the path forward.
Awesome. Sounds great, Jeremy. Last but not least, do we have anyone from Windfall here tonight? All right. Yeah, I know Thad's. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm fairly new to the project. Yeah, Thad is at some other Code for America event, so come join us. We're doing React development. We're going to be doing some mob programming, and also if you're interested in doing coding during the week, especially during the weekday, come to that channel and ask me about that.
Great. Thanks, Ethan. So those are the projects for tonight. I do want to add that some folks were asking about next week. We will still be having the meetup next week. I know some folks may be out and about because of the holiday, but for better or worse, I am staying home. And so with that, I will see all of you next week. If anyone, has wants to let me know that they can't make it from a project, just shoot me a quick message. Otherwise, new folks stay here, and everyone else enjoy the rest of your evening and happy hacking. All right.